This is my review on the Ecx Revenge Type N. Where to start? It's actually a really good rig. Just a lot of times people think just because it's not, a big name brand, it's not, it's not an HPI, it's not a team associated or anything like that, is basically junk, and that's not the case. This is a tough little bastard. That's all I really can say. I actually have two of them, the same exact buggy. It handles really good. It's really tough. Servos are waterproof, so you can run it through water. My other one, I've run it through puddles that were almost halfway up the wheels, and it was fine. It being a buggy, it's not really going to be the greatest off-road vehicle, just because the wheels are so small and it doesn't really have the clearance to take on the big stuff, like a Savage or something like that. The Dynamite 21 it comes with, I believe is made by SH Engines. Have no complaints. You can start this thing and you can let it idle forever, and doesn't really bog down too much after you hit it, because with any engine, if you let it sit long enough, it's going to start filling up with fuel and it's going to bog a little bit. It might even cut off if you don't have it tuned exactly right. Can't really say that for this thing. It's like the damn postal service. It's always on time. It always runs. It's like clockwork. I know I put my globe starter in here and pull this string, it's gonna run. And that's it. I actually got this one because I planned on specifically racing this vehicle. Haven't raced it yet, but we'll see. We'll see how it does. There's going to be a big race out here in Arizona in February. I'm going to take it out there and see what it does against the big boys. See if I can take down some of those associated guys or some of those Losi guys. We'll see what happens with that. I did make the mistake of when I got this one, I went and I got a Axial 28. I slapped it in there, and thinking, hell, it's a $300 motor. This thing's gonna be badass, and it was a piece of shit. Couldn't get it to hold a tune. I actually made a mistake of taking it to a hobby shop, and it basically ruined the motor. Couldn't get any high RPMs out of it. I don't know what the hell they did, so I ended up just pulling it out, putting the stock motor back in, and actually this motor, it's on about the fourth tank. It doesn't look like it, but it's on about fourth tank, and so I'm just breaking it in 30% fuel. And the reason why I put the stock motor in, and I'm a huge fan of Offna products, and I didn't go with the Offna Force 28 or 32 or anything like that, just because I know it's a good motor. It doesn't have any names on it, but like I said, and then on the side it says Dynamite, but it's actually produced by SH. It's a good motor. Like I said, I really don't have any complaints. It doesn't run, really hot, like some of the Traxxas stuff does. It's just a good motor. The only things that I'd be weary of on this are the springs. On my other one, I had my springs blow out in the back. I took it to my track a few times, and right now it's pretty filthy, but a good way to tell if your shocks are leaking is if it's covered in fluid when you're done. If it's just dark dirt down around the base of the spring, those are probably shot. So I'm probably going to replace them eventually, but as for right now, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I actually had issue with, at least on my other one, not on this one, I had issue with the servo controlling the throttle. The steering servo was fine. I'm actually running one of Dynamite's servos in my Savage, and once again, I've got it soaking wet, and I don't have any complaints about it. So maybe I just got a bad one or something like that. I haven't really done much in the way of upgrades. Well, for one, they really don't have much you can upgrade it with. I did get a rechargeable battery, and that was about it. Comes stock with the Spectrum radio, and Spectrum, they make awesome radios. That's what, you go to the track, you're going to see a lot of the professionals, they're running Spectrums. So, I haven't had really any complaints about the range or anything like that on this car. So all in all, I think I paid $350 for it. It's definitely worth it. Like I said, it's a tough little bastard. I just know this because my previous experience with Ecx. I kind of wish they made more than just this. This is the only nitro car that you can get from Ecx. Everything else they have is electric. But yeah, like I said, coming up in February, the big race is going to be out here. They call it the Dirt. The Dirt's going to be in February, and I'm going to take her out there and see what she does. And that's about it. Get a little walk around. Metal spur gears. I don't know if you can see that down in there. Probably not. But it's running metal spur gears. I'm not sure about the tooth number in there, but like I said, on their ads they say it's for a beginner, and I kind of see why. Just because it's so easy to handle this thing. I mean, you can throw it into a corner, and it's going to go where you tell it to go. I mean, it turns on a damn dime. It stops on a dime. Like I said, there's a lot more expensive stuff out there, but Ecx all the way. Good truck. All right, be easy.